All right, this is the unboxing and the attempted setup of the Schwinn Regent electric hybrid bike. This was recommended for my height, and you can get these at Walmart, probably other places as well. Schwinn Regent. Let's get a little better look here. It says it can go up to 35 miles on a charge. It does have a thumb throttle control, pedal assist, and a limited lifetime warranty, up to 20 miles per hour maximum speed. And it's only a 350 watt rear hub, which is probably not going to be enough on these hills, but they said I could take it back if it doesn't work out for me. So this is a test run on the Schwinn hybrid. Now, we'll see how this works out. All right, it says parts inside. Yep, I see pedals, and I see keys, and a battery. 3 keys come with this puppy. So the first thing I'm going to do while I'm putting or attempting to put together the bike is see if I can find a battery and charge it up. Looks like only packaging left. And all of this is pretty heavy. I'm going to estimate 70 pounds or so. Looks like we have the quick start guide and the seat. They said, make sure to return it with the box if I don't like it. So that's why I'm being careful not to lose any of the packaging materials that came with it. Let's see here. So here's the instruction manual, and it says quick start guide. That's going to be what puts it together. Keys, battery warranty, safety manual. Okay. Little rubber cover goes somewhere. And of course, the all-important tie-down strap. I'm sure there's probably better cutters than this, but I think they'll get me started and take it from there. tightening, of course. These look like steel trap pedals, not covering your shoe, and they are marked right and left. Stuck in the pedal. Be careful. You pop off the spoke if you're not careful. And then there's nothing to hold it in place. So keep a hold of it. Because that's my goal. Okay, that's all connected. And that's a pedal holder. Okay. Got lots of nice protection to keep it from getting scratched in shipment, which is good because the guy told me that when these were dropped off, they were none too careful. So I'm hoping that nothing was harmed in the delivery process and that I do nothing here that would harm the buyer. Okay, there you are. There's that battery. Okay, so none too stable at the moment, but this box is heavy. So we're going to lean it against the box for some extra protection. Okay. Okay, so this really looks to be in good shape for a rim. It does have the mechanical disc brakes. It is not aired up enough, so we'll get that at the end. Let's see, this is probably the next easy thing. Seat covered nicely, and it's a nice, firm but spongy seat. Well, the good news is I don't see anything badly dinged or broken at first view. And thankfully it does have a quick release for the seat. It's pretty tight, feels like. dry, dry, dry. Give that just a little more space to get the seat down there without scratching it all to smithereens. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and tight on the seat. Let's see. The directions call for scissors, lithium-based grease, a hex key, 5mm, 15mm open-end wrench, Phillips screwdriver, and of course, an air pump. And all important, do not discard when you get all your parts out. I did not see any shipping damage, but it says be sure and watch for shipping damage. Of course, we lucked out this time. The seat is installed. Okay, here's the parts list. Pretty basic for a bicycle. And oh my goodness, they were recommending that we grease that seat pole, so we're starting out well. Rotate the seat so that it's aligned with the top tube. We're good there. Adjust the nut. You probably noticed I did that just automatically. Now we're going to the front, so we're going to have to take that apart. It's still covered. And 5mm hex key, first item on the agenda. No problem. Nuts are loose. And to remove the stem bolt. I center the handlebars inside the stem so that the cables run smoothly and the brake levers are positioned toward the front of the bike. and they were correct. You do have to remove the handlebar holder. Both nuts. Oh, but I'm doing it backwards. Keep this handy. It's a little stripped out. So let's try a different one. Let's see if we can get a grip. So for shipping, the stem was facing inward. let's see, what can we do? Center it. I'm going to start with the hand grips being about where I like them. And then we'll adjust from there when we fine tune everything. All right, wires hanging good. Step complete. Ensure the front brake caliper and front brake lever are on the left-hand side of the bike. Loosely attach the faceplate to the stem with the bolts and washers done. We will fully tighten at a later step. Now we're going to install the front wheel. And, oh, special directions for tread. The front angles toward, they're talking about the view like this. So I want this to angle toward the front. Okay, can do. The little holder here for the bolt. Now, we have to make sure we remove the spacer from the caliper. Place the wheel on the fork so that the disc brake fits into the caliper. And that looks like the trick. They've got what looks like saran wrap protecting that caliper, and the spacer comes off easily. And now it's tire time. Now, come on, go ahead. Ah. Okay, they are working. All right, let's try that front tire again. Huh. Golly. Hey, there we go. The brake pads are kind of stuck. Uh-oh. Let's try. Hey, that looks a lot better. Okay. Time for that number 15. I think we're good to go on front wheel and handlebars. Okay, that's the last of that page. Adjust and tighten the handlebars. We'll do that in a moment. And rotate handlebars into brake lever so 45-degree relative to the ground. Pretty close. And I'm going to go to the pedals and come back to the handlebars. We will sit it upright for that. Okay, pedals. Right. And you can see how it tightens. And thankfully, we have a tool. Just don't want to strip this puppy. I like the way the cables run through the body. The welds are really not bad. They look very well done. And I'm pretty sure this is aluminum, or it would be much heavier. There we go. Left and left tightens backwards. You can actually see the threads as you start it. Make sure you're not stripping it. No need to over tighten. All right. Now we go back to the handlebar page. Pull it back upright for that. And first chance to try out the kickstand works good. Okay. So I did try this out in the store, and thankfully I can stand flat-footed. It's just a little higher to get your foot out of. All right. I think the handlebars are good. That feels good on the handbrake position. So we're going to give it just a little bit more snugness. Not going anywhere. All right, now we got this to contend with. Let's say right about there. He takes a Phillips. I do have a clip-on headlamp I can use easily. There we go. And this one tightens with one screw, but I can't see it. Okay, so it is not a Phillips. Get the alignment, tighten it down. A little more, not too much, but a little more. Okay. Tighten the side bolts on the stem. Well, how about that? There are side bolts on the stem. Ooh, they were not tight. Good thing it reminded me of that. And we're lined up. Okay, pedals are on. We got the left one on the left and the right one on the right. Now we inflate. Brakes are looking good. Ooh. And maximum 80 psi. It came with about 15. Wow. I don't think we're going to have to worry about 80. Minimum 30, maximum 80. And we're going to go with right in the middle, 55 to 60 for now. These look like really good tires and tubes. I like they have a little knobby grip to them. We have a lot of gravel in our neighborhood. Again, 10 to 15 out of the box. It's a pretty good workout so far. This did not come with any fenders, but I actually have a pair that'll fit it. I just don't normally ride in muddy or wet conditions, so probably won't put them on anytime soon. Looks like there's room for a basket, which I could put on there. I do have one. How we doing? Okay, remove the plastic cap, and we did. We replaced it, we pumped it up 55 to 60. Now we charge the battery, and it says the port for that is down here by the crank. Yep, I see it. Battery cover protector. Make sure all parts are secure, so before I charge the battery, I'm going to take it on just a little ride here in the driveway. Looks good. Lined up. Nothing's rubbing. we're going to give it a thumbs up. No noises, everything's secure, pedal's great, and look forward to telling you more after we charge this baby up.